What's good, everybody? It's your man Chris back in here for another episode of the Slide Through. P.
What up?
What's good, man?
Nothing. Working.
Yeah.
Working. Trying to get back to the grind of, I always tell people, like, look, you gonna work, you working for somebody else's dream. You might as well make time for your own. So I'm trying to get back to that grind.
Mm-hmm.
Podcasting. If I could do this for a living, I'd do it. Hands down. Just doing that, writing. Getting back to that.
What you been writing?
I dabbled in some poetry. I might be doing. My cousin asked me, did he want to record me doing one?
Mm-hmm.
So I might do that. Then I got back into helping a little young artist, man. Like, it's Ashley, Tanisha. She had a live show at the wine cellar in Lincoln.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I helped, I got a stereo system and stuff so she could Bluetooth.
Mm-hmm.
And I helped set that up, man. That shit, it make me so happy to do that kind of stuff, bro. Just like help. Just be there. Because I always tell people I want to be like Clarence Avant.
What you mean?
The Black Godfather. Just open doors for folk.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gotta. I ain't even know about this man until somebody finally said something about him and they put out a documentary about him. He had been moving behind the scene for years, opening doors for black artists and stuff. And like Barack Obama, all them knew about him. I'm like, dang. Luda, Jamie Foxx. I'm like, dang, you open the doors for people. It's just, I just get, I get more out of that than seeing myself do stuff.
Hey, it's crazy how you don't hear a lot about the names that put people on. You hear a lot about the names that keep people from, like the gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you hear a lot of their names and like, okay, this person is blocking this and this person blocking that. But you don't always hear about the people that was like, this is the person that helped me get on. This is the person that put a good word in for me and said, all right, check this person out or whatever. Like, I feel like I don't hear enough of it. You hear it sometimes. I don't feel like I don't hear enough of that.
Yeah,
and that is a good thing to do because, like you said, like people who are into that, who really look out for other people, understand the value of having somebody to help.
Yeah,
like because you need help in this world, like
you do,
and people don't realize that. Well, I think they take for granted. They probably realize, but just probably take it for granted that every now and then you just need a kind of a push or somebody to put their toe in the dough and keep it open for you.
And
you know
you always hear these people say, "I'm self-made." No, you're not.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, there was help along the way somehow, some way.
Yeah.
Because, we ain't put on this earth to be alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why if you in isolation for too long, you go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We need each other, man. Like, regardless if we at wars and whatever, we only won because we ignorant. At the end of the day, we need each other.
Mm-hmm.
We need each other. So, I mean, I just like doing it, man. I don't know. I always said that because I was like, I want to be Clarence Avant mixed with Professor X. Professor X, he was good, but he knew them niggas that he was training would have whooped his. First of all, Jean Grey would have tore his little bald head off. I mean, he did get beat up by the Scarlet Witch, but
I mean,
he knew.
I mean, Jean did kill that motherfucker.
He did. She did.
She killed the shit
and
out
all
of
he knew that. But what he did the most that I like is that he helped you realize your potential to help. Like Magneto.
No matter if it was good, no matter if it was for what you view as good or bad.
Because Magneto, he wasn't caring about helping. Magneto was helping you learn that you a bad motherfucker. And
right.
Can't nobody fuck with you.
Right.
So fuck him up.
He was still helping him though. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, and no matter how you look at it, I mean, he was still kind of.
He was. But it's like I said that because it was something like we was there just seeing her get to perform live for her first time, and her friends was there to support her. And I was proud of her, man. Like I remember my first time performing. I was nervous, and you be nervous. And I told her before she got there. She's like, "Yeah, I'm a little nervous." I said, "Don't be nervous. This is what you want. This is your happy place." One thing I was taught was when you functioning in whatever God done made you for, it's easy. I'm like, it's easy. That's your comfort. Like,
I feel that.
Like for you, Chris, it's more nerve-wracking for you to go out and work for someone than for you to sit here and create and be creative and use that what God done put in you. You know what I'm saying? So I liked it. So I done been trying to get back to that, man. Just seeing, people do what they dream of doing. Some parents be like, yeah, I didn't make it in this, so I'm gonna push you to do. I ain't pushing them to do nothing. I just want to see them make it. Like I knew, how hard it was for me, just being different. Sometimes when you're different, you don't understand like that makes you special. Like, because this world will teach you being different is weird, and being weird has negative connotations, but it shouldn't, because you are one of one.
It's just different.
Yes, there's nothing wrong with it.
I mean, that goes across the board with a whole lot of stuff. Like at what, and you get me started on some other shit, because I like sit there and think at what point in the history of all this shit of existence at what point was it like, okay, that's some weird shit. Like, who decided, okay, that's weird?
I don't know.
This is where we measure all weirdness from now on. It's like, all right, when did that happen?
That's weird. Just like whenever Kendrick Lamar came out, who was it? Troy Ave was like, that's weirdo rap. My nigga. You're weird. Like, how do you figure like you? I'm like, man, but it's like when you go against the norm and you're not what they want you to be.
Yeah,
you're weird. Like I don't know. Like music helped me Kanye West helped me uncover that. I always tell a story about the time that when I just knew that nigga was my rapper. And it's like I be wanting to teach kids that like turn your insecurity or your problem into your superpower. Like understand that's what makes you different. A lot of times insecurities is just you not understanding that you are special. Like okay, you're not tall enough to play basketball, or you sure ain't fast enough to run from somebody who finna tear your head off in football. So yeah, you like music, you like to sit down, you like to write, you like to draw, you get nerded out by anime, comics, things of that nature. That don't make you weird, because you know what I learned? Anime, there is trillions of people who watch anime.
And I was just about to say,
you're not by yourself.
Now the shit done caught up with the rest of the world, and it's
now
like
it's normal.
Right. Like now all the football players is loving the shit, and you got these bad model bitches just be in the damn anime and all these comic books and shit, and it's like, now what?
Now it's normal.
now y'all want, but now it's like they still be kind of calling them folks weird.
Yeah, but
but it's like you can't help. Like, what can you do about it now? Because like I said, it's been kind of caught up, and it's a little bit of the norm now. And now the majority of the people, or minority of the people, are calling it weird. And it's like, what you gonna do about it, nigga?
But see, that's so crazy. Because I was watching Drewski put up a new post. Like, even back in the day, he had him and his friends, or him and the people that was in the skit had on big tees.
Oh, you ain't talking about the one where they was doing the dances from damn.
Even dance back in the day. I'm like, bro, You see what I'm saying? It's like,
what was the whooping nigga ass or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck where he was boxing and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
but I thought it when you said that. I was like, hey, it's true. Things ain't cool until certain things grabbed onto it.
Mm-hmm.
But who cares though? Like, who cares if the other person don't like it? But it's like, I get it. Like,
And it'd be funny because a lot of the motherfuckers be talking shit. Be the folks that be signing on to the shit when it passed through.
that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, y'all was out here diddy bopping and shit with big ass tees on, and talking about y'all. But you see a nigga who dance, who ain't ashamed to say he dance, and they ain't had, like that's my thing. Like I like to see people, just recognize like your greatness, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you great because you different, and you're not bad because you're different. You're great. Like, if you can equate it to them sneakers everybody go crazy for, you ain't great because I could go buy that pair in my local Walmart, Kmart, Foot Locker. No, you great when I can't even find that motherfucking shoe, and it's the only shoe that why? Because it's rarity, it's premium.
Mm-hmm.
Think of that. Like, people, when you feel like you're weird or you're different, no, you just premium. You a premium product God done cooked up. So at the end of the day, you gonna change.
When you gone, ain't no more.
Yeah, you'll change the world before this whole mass changed the world. You can change. That's why, like, when Big Sean made that one man can change the world. Like, you can. Like, I be wanting kids to realize that. I asked my mom, and I was like, y'all know we big up Beethoven's and all these artists and stuff. God ain't quit making artists. Why can't we have that? You know what I'm saying? Why we can't? Who gonna be our next Beethoven? Our next big thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, who gonna be the next? Why not empower these kids to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, change shit.
Ain't no money in that.
It ain't until you die. But I'm saying your family be paid. But I'm just saying,
I say that because it's an unfortunate truth.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like, ain't no money in it, so it's like we gonna make these niggas sing about selling dope and killing each other and twerking and all this other monkey ass shit. So at the end of the day, ain't nobody progressing. And it ain't something that we want to really be proud about. Like,
yeah,
we not. Yeah, you making money.
Yeah,
you might be giving back to your community, which you probably not, but you might be. But at the end of the day, it's still not shit that everybody was like. It's not gonna withstand the test of time.
Yeah,
like Beethoven and like all these other artists that you just mentioned, like all that shit still like it's still spoken about in circles today. Like, okay, this is the greatest whatever.
But I think, Chris,
and we capable of doing.
We capable. I think we have.
Ain't no more.
As I think of, okay, am I comparing Tupac to Beethoven? Kinda, because I look at it like, first of all, just the creation of hip hop itself. The reason why I get so mad is I believe that all black people should have a love affair with hip hop, like it's ours. Mm-hmm. And be honest with yourself, we had blues, we had rock and roll, we had jazz. Mm-hmm. They could take that and mimic it. Mm-hmm. And then they made you feel like they created it. And they didn't.
Nope.
But hip hop cannot be taken from us. It hasn't. They've tried.
It's gone.
it ain't gone.
It's gone, man.
It's still ours. It's just it's a little, But I'm just saying,
and the only reason I say it's gone is because one, you don't have no conscious rappers no more.
You do. They just don't get radio play.
That's because they took it. Like even if you don't take it, it's taken. So
they can only take it because we don't hold it dear enough.
And then that too, you got artists selling all their masters back for whatever amount of money, and it's like people say, "Oh, you don't know what kind of deal they got. You don't know what they could do with this money." That's not the point. We built this and then sold it to them. So now they can do whatever the fuck they want to do with it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, so like, and you still got artists to this day that's fighting to get their master.
True. And I heard people say, "Well, it's the business." It is. It's the business, but like I said, I just feel like we didn't. It's to be said that if you don't hold something dear enough and protect it, it can get taken from you. Me saying that hip hop has never been able to be taken from us is they can't emulate it. Only thing they can do is make us devalue it. That's why I feel like we gotta find the value in it. Like, if they make us devalue this, then yeah, they gonna take it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's gonna happen after we devalue it? They're gonna take it and make it like they are the minority. So this is what is it. This is hip hop. We did this. We did that. No, y'all didn't. All y'all did was y'all tricked us into devaluing something. Like. If we devalue it, that's why I be like, old heads, man. I know y'all love y'all funk, George Clinton, the Parliament Funkadelics, and I love funk too. But hip hop deserves to be up there. There's no reason why it's the highest. I mean, it's the most. I think if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I think I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
It's the biggest music genre right now. It is pop, but
it is because they took it. I mean, and this is what I mean by that. Everything sounds like hip hop now. Country sounds like hip hop. Pop sounds like hip hop. A little bit of rock sounds like hip hop. Like everything that we was doing, and then all of a sudden it started showing up in other genres. Yeah. So it's like you turn on the country station and you hear traditional country music, but then you hear the sliding bass drum or the sliding 808. Or you hear them triplet hi-hats. It's like, where the fuck that come from? I know Jim Bob been doing that back there with that goddamn banjo. You know what I'm saying? I know that shit ain't going on back there in the damn band, man. So it's like, everything sounds like hip-hop now. So that's why hip-hop is one of the reasons why hip-hop is the most popular. And two, it was always a young people's thing. You know what I'm saying? It was always a young people's music.
Yeah.
Once you got to a certain age, it was probably, well, people of a certain age didn't really get next to hip hop, and mainly the ones that didn't understand the vision of it.
Didn't understand the vision. And what if it's just your growing? Like, I know sometimes if you think about your favorite hip hop artists, you have to grow with them. So it's like, some of the hip hop artists back in the day didn't want to grow. They just kept with the same thing. Because technically hip hop is supposed to be the music was supposed to be in you telling your story or telling a story. Mm-hmm. Your story evolves as you evolve. Mm-hmm. But when you sell out and say, I I know this made me millions of dollars back in the day. I'm not moving from it. I'm not. I don't want to talk about me now being a responsible father. I'm a millionaire now, but I don't want to talk about that. I still want to talk about selling dope.
Mm-hmm.
And don't get me wrong, like I tell people all the time, I'm a country boy, lived on a red dirt clay road, grew up in church, grew up around all family, had my mom and daddy both in the house.
Mm-hmm.
But I learned about the world outside of my world from hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what cutting the key meant and all that other. I mean, it ain't like I was gonna do it, because first of all, I don't want to die. So I'm not cut out, but that let me know. Don't you want to know the world outside of your world? It ain't for you to be afraid of. It's just for you to learn. I can listen to NWA and I can learn something from it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, and that in the essence of all music, that's what all music was for or is for. Like, to understand what is going on over here or somewhere that you're not. Like, yeah. Everything is supposed to be, even like you go back to soul and funk. People was listening to love records, singing along. Ain't never even had a boyfriend or a girlfriend before, but they loved the song. They were like, oh, okay, they could feel what that person was talking about.
True.
And I mean, same thing for like country. Say they tell stories, reggae stories, rock. They tell stories, and people could relate to it. That's what music was supposed to be about, was being relatable. Hip hop was our music that related to us. Like, but the struggles and how, the plight of us living in this country. And a lot of times, hell, we even had to rap in code to get back in the day, like the Underground Railroad type shit. Like, have to send messages in code so people wouldn't understand what was going on.
Well, see, do you think, since they already was afraid of us anyways, they would naturally be afraid of hip hop?
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. That ain't fair though, man. Like, just like we talk now, they're afraid of it. Y'all want to use our storytelling lyrics against us in court. No other music genre does that. I don't know. And
it was a setup from the jump.
Yeah.
We gonna make them. We gonna pay them hella money to glorify some shit that they was doing, and then we gonna put them in jail off the lyrics that they was rapping about to get the money that we gave them.
Paid them to do.
Then we gonna get the money back in the court system,
and they gonna be locked up.
Their families ain't gonna have shit.
It's sad because I don't know. I always talk about hip hop like that because it's like, man, I think about it, and I was thinking about, like, what if I was back in the day when jazz was around and we just created it, and I was in the middle of it, because I respect jazz and I listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, man, how did we let it go? What happened? Like, I done asked this question many times on the pod. Like, what do you do when your dream, because you want it to reach as many people as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a side effect to that. Like, it reaches as many people as possible, but one thing I know about, when this person hears something, by the time it get to the other side of the room, the story doesn't change.
Mm-hmm.
So your dream has been passed down. It did reach as many as it could, but it loses some of its original form. It's not the same anymore. Money, of course, money is in it. Just like I was saying earlier, you working to help somebody else's dream. There's other people in there working in to help supposedly your dream, but they have different plans for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So then that dream is not the same dream anymore. Again, like, it's, what do you do? And it's inevitable for, like, it was inevitable for hip hop to reached this point. A point of, okay, y'all, it's getting kind of scary out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, they...
Was it?
I don't... If you wanted to reach the masses, why would you think it would not get watered down and changed?
To me, that says that we not organized enough to keep our own shit together.
To me, you right.
I mean, just being honest, like, to me, that says that we ain't organized, because every other genre's shit has pretty much remained intact the way that they intended it to be, except ours.
But that goes. I mean, that goes in music and everything that we do. Think about it. When we had that talk about, did you like Mark and was like, well, maybe, let's go back to segregation.
Oh yeah.
And I was always under the adage of don't do that to yourself, because at the end of the day, we ain't proved to ourselves that we can be organized enough to hold it together, because I think it's always embedded in us to chase after something we don't got, but we don't need it. Like, we have all that we need. Like, if I just go back to hip-hop has all that it need. It was heartfelt. It was real. It was gritty. It incorporated fashion. It incorporated art. It incorporated a lifestyle, a culture.
Dance. What
else did you need? You needed acceptance. That's what it was. You wanted acceptance from everybody. You wanted to fit in. I read this quote. It was basically saying, well, no, it wasn't a quote. I followed this psychologist, and it was talking about the difference between fitting in and being accepted. Being accepted means they like you for who you are. Fitting in means you're fitting something that they want you to be. Like, we just wanted to fit in. We always want to fit in. And we get misplaced. This thing where we want to be accepted. You do, but your definition is fucked up. Because at the end, the only thing they have to do, it's like they just Jedi mind trick us so many damn times, bro, and we lose footing. Because we don't.
This is what always gets me confused. Did we want to be accepted, or did we want to be left the fuck alone? like I mean, to me, there's a fine line between the two, because it's like, all right, I don't want you to accept me into your world. I just want to be left alone so I can do my thing in mine, kind of thing. Because it's like and this is why I view segregation different, was because we were together and building our own things and having our own schools and our own banks and everything, and they didn't like that. Like, we wasn't over there bothering them. We was over there doing our thing.
We wasn't fitting in, but we wanted them to accept us for who we were. Not accept us into your world, but just know that's Chris. He a black man. He got his own. It's fine. It's okay. That's his shit. They couldn't accept it. It's like, and that's why it's like, I don't know. It's like,
because I wonder if hip hop would have made it if there was still some type of segregation and whatnot going on.
No,
because I mean, look how many black artists came out of the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
During like Motown and all that explosion in Detroit and Memphis and all that. Like, That shit was big.
It was big, but it wasn't global. See, the thing is, Motown and stuff got global afterwards. Why? Because now England still runs with that old sound. Now,
Well, yeah.
you get what I'm saying? Like, hip hop is global because of the fact it's just. To me, hip hop was a culture. It was more than just music. It's culture, and
really the shit that we talking about is really centralized to America, localized to America.
Yep.
Because everywhere else, hip hop is still hip hop.
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers still. All the hip hop artists that we talk about loving and wishing that we had more of, they go on tour everywhere else except America, and they are still loved.
You right.
Everywhere else.
You right. And that's crazy.
Like
your dream just took off because you can't. I don't know how to explain it. It's like we don't accept it for what it is. Like hip hop. I always tell people I give hip hop credit for me learning a lot of shit. Like I ain't gonna lie. My mom and daddy and them had Bible encyclopedias.
Yeah.
And I knew that I was learning stuff about the Bible and stuff.
Yeah.
But outside life, I didn't learn that. Like from that. I learned it from growing up, going to school. Of course, going to public school, you learn a lot of shit. But part of me going to public school, I learned about hip hop. My homeboy Michael Mobley, shout out to Mobes. He put me on to certain hip hop. Like I learned that stuff. Like just hip hop taught me a lot. It taught me about Nina Simone. It taught me about John Coltrane. It taught me about Charlie Bird Parker. It taught me about Malcolm, Martin. Even though I knew some of the stuff, but some more stuff. I learned more about the Black Panthers through hip hop than I ever did in school,
Yep.
or from my churches. And I learned that stuff through hip hop. Like I learned about the black man's plight more that way. I mean, I knew I was living it, but my vision of what it was is different from the vision of somebody that's from the inner cities in New York. Mine is I'm on a little dirt road, a truck come by with a flag running and call me a nigga.
Yep.
I lived that. I lived going to a school, just being the only black person. But I didn't live being in an area with your own people but still not feeling safe. I ain't lived that. I wasn't in the area with my own people. You know, you in New York, you were surrounded by your people, but they got stop and frisk. They had all that. I learned all that through hip hop.
And see, this the crazy part about hip hop for me, and I guess television too. Growing up, I didn't know the difference between what I was seeing and ghetto, because every time somebody would describe ghetto, it would be lots of black people, not ideal living conditions, like not the greatest. It's not like, sometimes it would be poor, but it wouldn't be like high class type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not like big 2-3 story houses and picket fences and all this shit. That's what I was seeing when I was talking about rich people. When they talked about black people, that's what they was talking about, like substandard living or whatnot. And the way that black folks act and all these, like how they loud and they talk shit and all, like, yeah, this is ghetto people.
Yeah.
I'm looking around like, shit, nigga, that's what the fuck is. That's all I see. Like my whole street that I live on wasn't nothing but black people, and it's all my people. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And all the, when I learned to cuss, it wasn't because of hip hop. I guarantee I ain't heard a hip hop record when I heard every cuss word under the sun. I done learned them all by the time I was 3, 4, 5 years old, because my grandpa and his uncles and aunts with his sisters and brothers and all these folks was just wild niggas. Yeah. And I was like, yo, this is they talking about shit that I know about. I see this shit all the time.
Yeah. But
then I grew up, and then I went to the ghetto, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, because I
get it.
I joke around with my girl. I be like, we had crackheads. She said, how you have a crackhead in the country? Sure did.
Yeah, I mean,
right down the street.
Crackheads in the country.
Yeah, it was.
It's not like the city.
No.
It's completely different.
It's different.
But it's like, but that's what I'm saying. Back then, I didn't understand the difference until I got older. And then through hip hop, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And starting to meet people and venture out, and as some niggas say, you done jumped off the porch at this time, so it's like, oh, you really starting to see some shit now. It's like, oh, okay, I got you. I see the difference.
Yeah,
but it's just that. It's different.
It is, but that's my thing with hip hop. It should have grew. Hip hop's supposed to grow with us. Like, at the end of the day, if you listen to music, and the music that's timeless is because it grows with you and it never leaves you. It's permanently cemented in your being. Like, hip hop is supposed to be that, and I just feel like, they trick us into devaluing it, and that's why it's going the way it's going now.
Yeah,
like we got this the 50th anniversary.
50 years of hip hop.
50 years, y'all. That's 50 years. Don't feel like 50, but it's 50 years of hip hop.
Yeah.
And
I only missed out on 10 years.
Man, that's what I'm thinking. We ain't even.
Missed out on
that's
10 years.
50 years of something that it started off in a party. Cool Hurt. I think it was his sister's birthday party, and he was finding how the crowd moved to the changing of the records, and that's how he found break beats. So it's like, this was supposed to grow with us, man. Like, it should never get so far ahead of us that it outgrows us. And I feel like that happens now, because when people talk about hip hop, they be like, yeah, man, they ain't like back in the day. No, it grows with you. Some of our older artists should have kept going. Like, I would have still loved to hear a Big Daddy Kane when Big Daddy Kane become a father. And he rap about, like, even with Jay-Z, when he finally did 444, love the album. That's the kind of shit I rock. I'm sitting here listening. Everybody was like, man, big up to Jay. He finally did this. Because you remember in his in that one famous lyric where he said, oh, what's the one where he talks about he ain't rapping like Common Sense? I don't forgot what it was. Basically, he was just saying once he got that money and he seen what it do, it changed all that. Because Jay always been an educated brother, man. But it's like, you don't see that till later. But you grew with Jay. You watched Jay come from being what? He was a hustler back in the day.
Yeah.
To a millionaire, and he raps about that now. This man he rap about generational wealth and shit now. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's good to see that, but that hasn't been the case for all of hip hop.
No, and unfortunately, a lot of it just kind of got washed away for those reasons. It's like you said earlier, you learned so much through hip hop that you didn't learn in school, and that was, I feel like that was kind of realized and understood. So it was kind of, what do we do now? Because this can't keep going. They can't keep educating each other about things that we want them to not know about. And it's like, because like you said, we have conscious rappers, but you don't hear it on the radio. That's a problem. And maybe now not so much, because the radio ain't as big as it used to be. But there was a point in time where conscious rap stopped and the radio was still big as shit. And it's like, why don't I hear this on the radio no more? Why don't I hear Nas? I know I can. Like, nigga, that song, I seen a little clip of it the other day. It was like, damn, this nigga was really empowering kids to do whatever the fuck they want to do in life. Don't matter if you want to be a ballerina, a piano player, a guitarist, a scientist, astronaut. Do what you want to do. You can do whatever you want to do in life. You don't hear none of that shit no more.
No.
You don't hear knowledge of self no more.
No. You don't hear knowledge of yourself. You hear, I gotta look out for my
knowledge
pops.
of streets.
Yeah.
And it ain't even real street knowledge no more.
Majority of, if we want to be honest, I don't think majority of black people even lives that life.
No.
So it's like,
they don't. The majority of people don't even live that life, let alone black people. Like, they really, because like you said, it was about telling a story. It's about telling your story.
yeah.
And a lot of people grew up hard. Not everybody, but a lot of people grew up hard. Everybody came from different situations, so you always wanted to hear everybody's different situation. Now it's like, it's kind of the same with basketball and all that, like how they used to work for their money. Now they get the money and then they go to work. Now it's like they go intentionally fuck up to have a story to tell. And then they come back and report on all the bullshit that they decided to do in their life to get this kind of clout that you shouldn't have got in the first fucking place.
Yeah. It's like this, man.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, when you put it that way. I mean, because you really, and then they are blaming on, well, I used to listen to rap, I listen to, but see, this thing, you listen to Scarface and NWA, but you wasn't listening. Like, everybody be like, well, NWA, they was so violent, they was, yeah. I said, but that's the life they live. I told my mom and daddy one time, I said, Mom, y'all can't expect for them not to talk. Don't you want them to talk about their life? That's how people deal with their stuff. That's the best way to deal with it. So y'all rather them to keep hush and keep it all inside. And y'all think they ain't gonna be violent then? My nigga. Rap turned some of the biggest gangsters away from being a gangster and made them a millionaire without having to sell dope.
Yep.
Do y'all, that is reform that the prison system couldn't even do, my nigga.
No, or could do, but chose not to.
Then chose not to.
Right.
Like we can't expect it. And then it's like, man,
it's crazy because Scarface had a song specifically saying Tupac and Spice One didn't tell me to pick up a gun. But you got Matt Dillon on TV with a shotgun every day. And I'm supposed to, and you know what I'm saying? You telling me that these guys are the reason that I'm out here being violent, but you got Matt Dillon and John Wayne out here with shotguns killing brown folks.
Cause it's just they're afraid. Like, they're afraid. And we know how it works. They covert in what they do because they're smart.
Yeah.
They're evil smart. Let's go. And this is one thing I'll be like, I just, sometimes you got to, you infiltrate from the inside. They will infiltrate from the inside every time. It ain't nothing that they don't do where they look at it and be like, yeah, we could let's just go in, gun, ho, blast them. No, they don't. They go in, sly as a motherfucker.
White women.
They go in, sly as shit. And I was like, y'all, technically, and you even pointed that out, they done embedded it so deep in everything. It's like, yeah, I mean, we fighting ongoing. I feel like a minority.
We fighting us and them at the same damn time.
Cause they fuck with you to make you do it. I'm like, niggas, that's why I get so frustrated, bro. And I feel like we don't get it if that's the way that we need to go, we need to figure it out, man. Like, bro, ain't no reason we having a 50th anniversary. I ain't seen shit on TV.
I think BET got something, but
how they gonna cook it up?
Whoever watches BET anymore it don't entertain black people. Not me, anyway.
Who the hell they gonna get on there? Because I know Sprite just did a commercial. Okay,
I ain't even seen it.
I looked at it a little bit. It got Nas, Rakim, Lotto, and Glorilla. I get it.
That's a wide range.
It's very wide. It's wide. I get it, kinda, because you want old and new, but you missed a whole.
You missed a lot. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, what kind of commercial was it? I need to look this shit up because now I'm curious.
It's supposed to be celebrating. It's celebrating hip hop. They rapping over rappers' delight.
Okay. I mean, I can see that, but I still want to see. You missed a lot. You missed a lot. Like, okay, Rakim, he's kind of early on.
Rakim he is the father of that lyrical miracle. He was the father of it. The lyrical miracle. The God
MC.
So he need to be on. He need that.
Yeah.
Nas, he is like the wonderkin of hip hop. He started very young, been on top for forever. Ain't never went nowhere. I get that.
Right.
Lotto, I get Lotto. Lotto the hot girl now. Glorilla the hot girl now. But what about the other?
you done missed.
Well,
you done missed. You done missed 1, 2, 3, 4 good three good regions of the country where hip hop was prominent. Yeah. You done missed all the West Coast, all of the like Texas and all that. You done missed all of that shit in the Midwest
South
and not even a good representation of the South. You got the new representation of the South.
Yeah, but
like that don't even
deserve it.
But that still don't even. Like I said, that it's a big gap.
It is. I looked at. I was like, damn, where Missy at?
Something.
Shoot,
you at least could have threw Pharrell in there.
Yeah.
Or Timbo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, you got Virginia right there.
You know about Nelly. You put Nelly in there.
You could have threw him in there. Twister. Any of them boys, man.
Man, that commercial need to be long. Why we got to settle for a commercial, niggas?
Matter of fact,
give me a whole show. I need a whole show.
Because, matter of fact, I think Essence is doing something with the 50 years of hip-hop. And because I just seen Juvie, he posted.
Yeah, but didn't they leave off?
They left Juvenile off.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He was like, how y'all doing in 50 years of hip-hop and ain't even
in my home.
In New Orleans. And ain't even get me on the docket. I can't even come to the after party. I ain't even get an like. And Cash Money is a prominent part of hip hop. Because without Cash Money, you ain't even got Lil Wayne right now.
And if you ain't got Lil Wayne, I don't care what nobody.
If you ain't got Lil Wayne, you ain't got a whole lot of shit.
So I mean, see that's what everybody say is the hardest thing. Like you can't please everybody. That's right, but you can do a better job than what we've done seen so far. Yeah. Like,
based on that, like if you know you can't please everybody, and I don't expect you to, especially if you're trying to please black people, because we are the worst to try to please each and every single individual person. Like you could have a party of 10 people in your house and buy something for each and every 10 person in that motherfucker, and everybody's still gonna be mad at something.
Yep.
That's just how we are as a people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we accept that as a people.
That's true.
We have to do a better job at representing hip hop.
We do, bro. Like, it's sad because we was like, man, if I'm putting one together, I like your idea. at least have one from every region.
Got to.
I had a top from every region. Mm-hmm. Or near the top. Because some of them, like, when you go to Midwest, it's hard.
Yeah, I mean, because you got, like I said, you got Twisted, Nelly,
you got Twisted, then
Common.
you got Chicago, period.
Yep, Common.
Because y'all be damn.
Yay.
I know if you leave off Chief Keef, I'm sorry.
Right, yeah,
Chief done did a lot, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole drill shit is all on his shoulders.
you can't. And they would leave
whether you like it or not.
Yep.
That's all Chief Keef.
Would you put Waka Flocka in there?
I could. I don't know if I would, but I could definitely fit Waka in there because I didn't even like Waka at first, to be honest with you. I did not like his style at first, but then I kind of listened to him a little bit and I was like, you know what? This nigga's really kind of dark. Like his beats and his rhymes is kind of dark, and I've always liked aggressive shit, like just you know what I'm saying, mosh pit music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I fuck with that shit, so I ended up kind of gravitating towards Waka after a while. But
see, the Midwest be hard because then you got Yo Boys.
Yeah, you got Bone.
They have to be in there because they have.
Without Bone, you have. God damn, you missing.
That's a whole style.
Quarter of hip hop
is going on. Melodic rap is that shit, and it's been that way.
And that shit leaked over into country. It leaked over into rock. It leaked over in pop. It leaked over in R&B.
So, Chris, knowing all this, what would you gonna have to give me at least a 4-hour special?
It's gonna have to be like
what?
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction. It's gonna have to be a show like that, like the 50 years of hip hop. Like an actual show would have to be like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Like it would have to be that caliber. You know what I'm saying? Like real official. Like we not doing no Source Award, BET Award type shit. We doing real high level shit.
Yeah, cause you gotta look, man.
Because with the to me, with the celebration of hip hop, I would want to make it very clear and understood what it was and where it came from and how it got to where it is today.
Yeah, I want it to be if aliens came down and they need a representation of what the greatest movement in U.S. history, and it is, damn it. I think hip hop should be in the damn history books. Mm-hmm. But they needed to see a representation of it. That's what I want my show to be. I need them to see everything. Hell, if you got to pull a Melly Mel out there with his muscle shirts on and his dread, pull his ass out there. They need to see it all, man. Like, that's why I just feel like it's unrealistic, man. It's unrealistic. I don't think what we want out of, I don't know if they can give it to us, bro. Like, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I need to see a better role. I need to see the industry love. Mm-hmm. Love us. Oh, you finna pull it up.
Yeah, I gotta see it now because it's like now I need a reference.
That was it, right there.
Just that 1 minute.
I'm that's a song. Click on it.
I'm just gonna skim through here. The fuck is this? Sprite lemonade. Oh, that's the drink for the. So they got a drink for the 50 years of hip hop too.
If they gonna do lemonade, they should have had Gucci on that thing.
Lemon pepper wings and a freeze cup. I don't even like Gucci, but that song here hard as fuck.
Man,
he was another one of those artists that I didn't like, but
he grew on you.
But he only grew on me for one reason.
Why?
Because at the time, being the hip hop head that I am, I'm like, yo, he fucking shit up. Like, he just making a bunch of shit and ain't giving a fuck about the quality of the music. Yeah. This nigga did a interview on Breakfast Club. This nigga said, I don't give a fuck about the quality. All I care about is quantity. If I make 20 songs, you gonna like 2 of them. I said, well, shit, if that's your fucking game plan, I gotta rock with that shit. So ever since then, I was like, right, Gucci ain't that bad. I still don't listen. I don't be checking for his shit. But if I hear some shit that's got Gucci on, I'm like, all right, I respect this shit.
But you gotta respect it.
Yeah,
like, I have to respect certain shit. Like, I respect these little young niggas grind now. I respect it.
I still just be wanting them to understand, like, where the shit was and why it is like it is.
Yeah.
Like, I seen a quote recently where the nigga said, the old heads ain't hating on you, motherfucker, on you young boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not hating on you. But we just want you to understand that just because it's new, that don't make it good.
Yeah.
Because if that was the case, you little niggas would be wearing LeBrons and not Jordans. All you motherfuckers are still wearing Jordans. He said if it was all about the new shit, you would be wearing LeBrons or whoever the new nigga shit.
Yeah.
If it was all about being new and better, he was like, but you still wearing Jordans. Yeah. He was like, that's how I equate the shit. And I was like, they got a good point.
They do. But it gets so...
Shit get lost.
It get lost.
I'm gonna play. Alright. This is my take on that commercial.
I gotta watch that.
This is my take on that commercial. It wasn't that bad. That was not bad. I was picturing way worse. The lineup you gave me, I was like, nigga, this is fucked up. They did it a good job. To me, that's the short version. There should be a longer version of that.
Oh, you want a Diddy version? Nah, he used to do the remix.
Or what? No. Like, that was the remix.
We just gave him get a Diddy remix.
Nah, to me, that was the remix. To me, that was the remix. Yeah, Diddy should definitely be on some shit. Anyway, Jermaine Dupri. Yeah.
Bro, cause I ain't gonna lie, I put a post up on the page talking about a bar for bar battle between Flip Mode Squad and the Firm.
Flip Mode and the Firm?
Yeah, who will win? Cause Foxy got to go against Rod Digger.
I'm gonna say Flip Mode.
Flip.
I'm gonna have to say Flip Mode. I mean, no disrespect to the Firm, because them niggas like, the AZ and Nas and and they had Dre making beats and shit.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
But
bar for bar though.
Because you remember on Busta's first album, it was Flip Mode versus Def Squad.
Yeah.
You remember they had that song?
Yeah, that's my song too.
Shit.
Man,
and that shit
era,
was tough
man.
as hell.
I miss that era. I miss the era of the click. And
matter of fact, you remember when Keith Murray and them redid that song?
Yep. Rapping the Lie. I remember.
I got that CD still.
I got it
in the
on
beginning.
My, Amazon Music.
In the beginning, there was rap. I'm still waiting on volume 2.
My thing is this: you gonna do that commercial? I think this is why I don't think it's realistic. Cause I just want it longer. Cause I love hip hop, man. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. So it's like I want to see who I want to see. Damn it!
Like I really wanted to see because they got the graffiti art. Yeah. On the side of the building,
dancing.
Yeah, I still a little bit of the dancing. I want to see more breaking.
Jabberwockies up in there, motherfucker.
Yeah, I really want to see some more breaking and stuff like that.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I need a whole program. I need
nigga spinning on a fucking cardboard or something. Yeah,
nigga. Man, I'm telling you, man, they need to let. That's one I wish like a ABC or NBC just let real hip hop fans create one show. One night only, just to honor hip hop. You know, I don't care how long the fuck it's gonna be. Shit.
No. Let me stop you right there. I am not having a Miracle Network telethon style.
When you be watching them Rolling Loud festivals on YouTube,
no, I do not.
Oh, well, me and Marcus do, damn it.
Hell no.
Man, come on, man.
Nope.
I gotta see. I want to see. If I want to see, Busta said itself gonna bring out leaders of the new school. I need to see them come out. I need to get. Then that's when he transitioned to himself.
And you got to
transition to Flip Mode.
See what you asking for?
What?
It's gonna require all these niggas to be in show shape. So you finna be disappointed.
Well,
you finna be disappointed because all these niggas ain't gonna be in show shape. You want these niggas to do full sets.
Sure do.
No.
Because Wu-Tang set itself is at least an hour.
Nigga, that's the whole show.
Nah, my show gonna last at least 5 hours if y'all gonna sit there and watch
I mean, no, Wu-Tang set is the whole show, literally. Like, you think about it, and you just take the first.
No,
when did Wu drop? 94, 93, 94.
Yeah,
that was when Into the 36 Chambers came out. So that's 94. So you go from 94 to
now.
You just go to 2000. To 2000.
Well, they got to put
2000. You take Wu's catalog from just that little bit, 6 years. That's 5 hours.
I'm gonna tell you,
because you got Purple Album, you got 3.
Well,
you got 3.
But you can
group
shape
albums.
it down. Give them 2 minutes apiece. Come on, man. Then,
that's what I'm saying. You can't do a whole set.
Yeah, well, shit. Then I gotta see Rockefeller set, and I need it from the creation of the rock to the end of the rock to Rock Forever with Kanye, Jay-Z, all of them. They still rock, but they fell out. I need Dame Dash to be out there. Him and Jay-Z got to piece it up because he got to be out there. I need
niggas getting swung on at this show, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on.
You got
no,
too
he
much
ain't
going
gonna
on.
swing if Cam don't come out there.
Yeah,
You don't bring Cam and Dipset in him because Cam the one fucked all the shit up.
But you got to.
No.
You got Jimmy and all them niggas.
Oh, no. See, and then
man, you can't.
Man, I'm telling you, my show gonna last a good 5 hours. I ain't even gonna hold you because I ain't even bought it in the Bad Boy set. Man, I was just listening to the box set, 25th anniversary Bad Boy. I need all them damn songs. It's like 40, 50 songs.
You got an hour per region.
Hour per region sound good. How many regions we got? We got Midwest.
I can do 4. You got
South.
No, we're gonna do East. We got South, and when I say South, all you map heads, that's from Texas up to Virginia. That's South.
That's South.
And then East is the Northern Seaboard, Eastern Seaboard.
Okay.
Up top, Midwest is what the fuck I said it is. What we call Midwest, not Montana and shit. 'Cause ain't nobody the fuck out there.
Nobody from Montana.
And then you got the West.
I take that.
Hour, solid hour per. Yeah.
Still, well, they better have my peoples in there. I need Shaq. Shaq got me in there.
But there is opportunity in there for you can throw Foo in there.
Foosh niggas got me in there, man, because they wanted them. You know,
I can throw Foo in there, but it still got to be some little leeway in there for like collaborations and whatnot, because it was a lot of stuff where people
back in the day.
Yeah. Well, like Jay and JD, Money Ain't a Thing, shit like
you
that.
You would be leaving off like some of the
Eminem from the Midwest, but he was rocking with Dr. Dre.
Hell, Eminem was rocking with everybody because he was with Rockers too.
Yeah.
Damn, Rockers hot, man, to this
50
day.
from New York, where he was rocking with Dre.
I go look up Sound Bombing Part 2 and can never find it. I can't find it. So if you did it, like, would you include like Far Side and Souls of Mischief, Loonies? Like, they was in there, but they were...
Yeah, I mean, and that's the ones that's gonna come out. I mean, because no disrespect to their whole catalog or none of that shit, but in an hour, all right, you gonna do-doom-doom, 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 have the crowd rocking, they come out and do their song, and then they gone.
Okay, I feel. I'm liking your design, but it's still gonna be about a 5-6 hour show.
It probably will. But that's what I'm saying.
Love it.
One night you can't drag that shit on. Nigga.
What you mean?
That got there, wrap it up like gonna be flashing like a motherfucker.
All right, what region would you have to start the show?
It's got to be New York.
Yeah, and it's got to be. I'm a Rapper's Delight, or or if you had a descendant of hurt that could come out there and scratch or whatever. Flash, yeah. Get Flash.
You still get Flash to do that? Flash dropped some science on that fucking turntable shit, man. This nigga invented crazy shit.
Yeah, he did. I get them out there. Who would you get to close it?
I don't know. Like that's tough.
I would have the South close it. Preferably Atlanta, nigga. Preferably a new age Atlanta, nigga.
I mean, because technically, the Midwest kind of came in last.
Did they?
Yeah, I mean, because it was up north, and then it went to the west.
See, I was going,
and then it was like Texas and them. They kind of showed up, and then it came back to like Florida with Luke and all them, and then back to Dungeon Family and whatnot, and then it shot up to Midwest with like Bone and Do or Die and Twister. And,
but then 50 years, you got the young kids running now, so it's Atlanta.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
I had to put Atlanta. I'll put Atlanta last, and then I'll make.
I guess they are.
Who would you put? I ain't not Lil Baby. Damn, I don't know, cause from what I'm learning from young kids now.
So basically,
Durkee running some things now. A little Durk, but he Midwest.
So basically, we need to do the show part 2.
Yeah, I paid that, but to see the problem is the way concert tickets is now. It ain't even the concert. We just need one night only.
And for those that don't know,
shut the shit down.
I don't even know if everybody even know what the show is.
What would you put it on then?
I don't even know if everybody know what the show is. You remember the show?
Yeah,
it was like Def Jam's all in all concert, and it was at the time all the hottest people from hip hop.
Yeah, I remember
from everywhere, and it was like Tupac was there, Big was there, Bone, Mary J. Blige, Onyx, Dr. Dre.
Yeah,
like it was like the creme de la creme of hip hop, all on one stage. So that's kind of like what we talking about would be at this point, like the show part 2 or the show 50 years later or whatever.
Show the end all show.
No, we ain't ending shit.
No, I'm just talking about they ain't never gonna be a show like this ever again.
That would be yeah. Where you said where will we have it?
Yeah, where?
I don't know, but that's what I was saying. Like with the venue, I don't want it to be just like some regular shit. Like I want it to be some high level,
man. Where would I would want
prestigious type shit?
Yeah,
but not like super duper. Like you ain't got to be all dressed
don't
up.
Take us out of our element.
You don't have to be dressed up, but I would prefer that you come like A game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, that show would be bad as fuck.
Not full on Met Gala, but
do it right.
Yeah, not full on Met Gala, but like almost like Players Ball type shit.
Yeah.
I'm with that. 100%.
Man,
like Outkast and them niggas really pull up in some fucking Cadillacs and shit.
You know how many reunited moments you would have on one night? Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Family all back together again.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane. Damn.
That would be like the biggest shit ever.
That would, man. Damn. Man, y'all listen. You gotta
shit. You absolutely gotta bring back the holograms at that point.
Hell yeah.
You remember when they did that at Coachella?
First of all, the hologram sets for Tupac and Big supposed gonna be off the chain. Like you can't have a celebration without them two niggas.
Right. But take it to the next level.
What?
Look how many holograms you finna have.
Yeah, because we got our
you gonna have Eazy-E.
Yeah.
You gonna have Big Pun. You gonna have Big L.
Yeah.
Cause you got to have Big L. You gonna have Jam Master Jay. Hell, most recently you gonna have Takeoff. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna have a whole lot. Like, and I would That's gonna take a lot of paper. That shit gonna be expensive. Shit.
Universal got all the money in the world.
Expensive. Man. But I feel like niggas could really put they funds together and make that shit happen.
Yeah. Cause then what you gonna do with Young Thug? You should let Young Thug perform from the jail.
Oh, damn.
He got to be in there.
He don't gotta be.
Thug got to be in there.
He don't have to be.
Yes, he do.
I don't think so.
Why?
I mean, I could allow it. Like I said earlier, I was like, I don't have to, but yeah, I could do it.
Yeah.
Like with Walker.
You think Bow Wow get a set? Hell, if I Jermaine Dupri, I wouldn't let that little nigga perform with me no way. Even though that is like his son, but shit, he be talking shit about Jermaine all the damn time.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I could let Bow Wow in too.
Jermaine,
I feel like
bad.
I kind of feel like Bow Wow's presence in hip hop kind of goes unnoticed just because he was so young at the time.
Young, but that nigga had
that nigga came out and like really set it the fuck off.
He had a hold on hip hop for the longest,
like
and people don't want to realize it. Like, he was young, but niggas, y'all don't understand. He had a hold on hip hop for a minute. Think Soulja Boy get in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do it 50 years without Soulja.
No.
Soulja, and that's one thing I can say. He ain't lying about some of the stuff he created. He did. He was the first to do a lot of shit.
Soulja Boy got to be in there.
Yeah.
Future got to be in there.
Yeah. Future set gonna be kind of long too.
Can't be. I mean, I'm just like it can't be. I understand why it would be, but it can't be. But
all right.
But there's
Who
a few
gets
songs
the longer set? Drake or Hove?
I don't care. Who cares?
I care. Hove better get the longer set. I don't give a damn.
I mean, I really wouldn't want to sit through Drake's set, really.
You don't say that. Them little young Drake heads come after you.
I don't give a damn. I mean, it's just the 100 type shit. Like, out of all the Drake's albums, the only one I really, really, really love was the one that he couldn't release as an album. He had to release it as a mixtape.
What? So Far Gone?
Mm-mm. What? If you're reading this, it's too late.
Oh yeah, I don't like that. I like.
To me, that's his best album.
Take Care of my favorite album.
Oh no,
but that's an R&B album technically.
Yeah,
Take Care. He singing his damn ass off. I think in the middle of it, they should do a tribute to the 100 features of Lil Wayne. From what year was that? Like 90, whatever it was. Because, you know, they ranked that motherfucker. They ranked all his. I think XXL ranked them. Or Vibe One ranked them.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, they should do a tribute to that. Because ain't nobody ever going to do that shit in their life.
Not and be good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No. Not and have quality verses.
My own thing about the region thing, is certain rappers I want to do stuff together. Like I want to see Cole and Kendrick kind of side by side when they do that.
Well, that and that's what Cole, I was gonna say about the show.
Kendrick and Crit.
The show ended up making those moments happen after that, because that's how you ended up with Bone Thugs doing songs with Pac and Big and stuff like that. Like a lot of people came together where it wouldn't have never happened if it wasn't for that type of show. So like it might not be something that happens at the show, but if that show that we were talking about was to happen, then we might get that Cole and Kendrick. Them niggas might leave the event that night and go record some shit.
Man, that'd be damn.
You know what I mean? You like,
man, you got me hype, and this show ain't happening, Chris.
We might finally get that Big Crit and Yellow Wolf Country Cousins album that's been supposed to happen forever. All right.
I know they throw soil on Yellow Wolf, but Yellow Wolf can actually go.
Hell yeah.
Some of these white rappers can actually go. They just can't pass the GOAT white rapper. And it's not gonna pass that nigga.
I was always Yellow Wolf over MGK.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say Eminem. I'm like, nah.
I was always yellow.
I was too, but
because they came out at the same time.
But MGK is proven to be a good spar. He will fight with your ass on some wax.
Yeah, he ran down on what's my boy name? Jack Harlow.
He did.
He ran down on top of that motherfucker. He ran down on that motherfucker. Damn, moonwalked on his back. Did a Michael Jackson spin.
He did.
And then hopped off and kept on going. To do some old weird shit. To go paint his fucking fingernails.
No, it's like he'll peek in, talk some shit. He went at the GOAT white rapper. He went at Eminem and
he really did.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he
His
stood
shit
there.
was good.
Yeah, he got crushed though. Eminem ran that motherfucker over.
I mean, but let's not act like. And I always tell people because a lot of black people be like, I don't listen to Eminem. I say, well, all right, you wait.
I don't give a fuck.
I did shit. That nigga can go. I'm saying he goes. Yeah, I'm like he talk. He may you may think he talks a different language than you, but he doesn't. His raps, you can relate to him. You just sit there and listen, and he's good. I'm sorry, y'all. It is what it is. It's good. You.
The way black people look at Eminem is the way older people look at hip hop. They didn't understand the shit, so they didn't want to fuck with it.
Yeah. Well.
And to me, that's unfortunate. Is because hell, he doing it for the people that understand it. He ain't doing it for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said that shit in many raps. And it's crazy because all the people that really, really got it are all different colors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like he wasn't even rapping for a demographic. He was rapping for his life. He embodied hip hop. Mm-hmm. He came and told his story. He came and told his story from his point of view, whether you liked it or not, and that was it. Like he rapped for people who had been fucked over, kicked to the side,
man. I mean, I always
left out to dry, and he did that shit with fury.
Nigga did it with damn. That nigga was good when he was in it. Like now, I think he's still good. I just think he's just so high up now. It's just like all of them. I think all of the great rappers now are like that. It's like, you're so good, it don't really fucking matter. Ain't nobody gonna do shit to you. Mm-hmm. Like Jay-Z can probably still go. He still can. He proved it on that last verse. And I ain't gonna lie, that verse is bad on God Did. Mm-hmm. But I just feel like once they get so big, it ain't what else is there left to do. Like, ain't shit else to do. Nas and that's fucking got chicken chains and shit, making money. That's all he doing now. Nas can still go. I believe. Man,
that's what I was gonna say earlier when you said, "Well, you wish we would have got a chance to grow with certain artists." That's why we didn't, because they was like, "Ain't really nothing else left for me to prove." A lot of them was like, "Ain't nothing left for me to prove at this point. I'm not finna go back and forth with these niggas because I know that." Maybe in their mind it wasn't competition, or they're just like, fuck all that, you know, I'm done. Whatever the case was, everything has its moment, I guess.
Yeah, everything do. But hip hop moment ain't over. I just want us to know to protect that shit though, cause niggas, y'all know, if you ain't getting it by now, you gonna hear it from my mouth 100 times. Nigga, we created something that ain't been duplicated, can't be duplicated, but they can mind fuck y'all asses into believing that you still got it when you don't.
Word up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just be cognizant, bro. Like, we created something that cross cultures that they have not yet been able to duplicate. They duplicated rock and roll. They did. They duplicated it. They duplicated jazz. Mm-hmm. But you can't duplicate where you come from if your story is who you are. a person who is not black, who lives in the inner city, does not have the same life of a person who is black that lives in the inner city. So you can't duplicate that. You can't duplicate growing up in my skin. You can't.
Nope.
Just like Eminem ain't never tried to duplicate that shit. Like you just said, he told y'all from his perspective. He did it well. Never shied away from it. He didn't let no black people shame him for doing it that way. He just told his story.
Yeah. Matter of fact, you go back and listen to, I want to say, it was either number 4 or number 5 on the Slim Shady LP, his first CD. It was either number 4 or number 5 on that. If you listen to that song is 8 Mile. That whole, you listen to the way he described his life on that song is the movie 8 Mile. Real shit. I was like, damn, this nigga really rapped about this shit. Like 5-6 years later, they made a movie off his life, and it's really from that damn song.
I'm telling you, bro. Like you just, y'all, we created something that's amazing, man. I always laugh 'cause shit, when they say black people make something out of nothing, if you think about the history of it, us cutting records and shit. And then when that blackout happened and they started looting and rioting, no, we didn't loot and riot TV. Some people did. But the ones who had the task, or who I believe God, and I'm sorry, I ain't trying to say, God wanted them to steal, but I feel like, it was in them to carry on this legacy, to start this thing up. The right ones who needed that equipment got that equipment. And they made a thing that their kids and great kids are seeing come into fruition now. Like, damn, your papa was bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way you dressing now, the way you talk, the way you walk, the slang you use,
everything.
Everything. Hip hop bled into high fashion. You black people, we've been trying to get into high fashion forever.
We still ain't in it.
We ain't in it, but they done seen.
But we influence it.
They done seen.
But we in it.
Diddy, he won the Designer of the Year award. They done seen Kanye turn flailing businesses into prominence. He put Adidas back in prominence again. A rapper. Like, think about that. Like, you got the Migos out here making y'all niggas wear fake Versace. Cause niggas, y'all can't afford the shit. I know. If I gotta see the word Versace go across your back too many times, I know that's fake. Cause Versace make high fashion shit. That is not high fashion, putting labels and names on shit. But that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, sneaker culture.
All of it.
Hip hop bled into everything and took it.
Appreciate that, Dapper Dan. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and it's so bad they had to go back and recognize that man. That's why I'm saying, honor this shit. Honor this shit for what it is. Like, it's a movement, a force.
Why we still can.
If you had to relate hip hop to any creation or invention, what would it be? Like, if I thought
the wheel. Like, I mean, cause without it, we didn't really get no fucking where, man.
Damn, that's a dope. That's a bar.
Yeah, like, that shit crazy.
Damn, that's a bar. Yeah, you beat me. I was gonna say the microwave. I was gonna say the microwave. It's like you you don't recognize how much you need it till you ain't got it. Let a nigga go in the house without a microwave. What you gonna do?
I mean, as long as I got a stove, I'm good.
Yeah, that's us old ass niggas. These new niggas, microwaves and air fryers. They ain't put no pot of grease on there.
Nah.
They don't know to cut that potato up and put it in the grease so the grease don't burn too fast.
Damn.
They don't know all that.
Nah.
So it's like it's man. It's something that we gotta recognize is we can't live without, man. You know, I used to get mad at church people. They be like, man, that was music. No, it ain't. You ain't say that when you over here singing James Brown chords in your choir and shit.
Right.
All of it.
And then you went to the house and listened to Richard Pryor.
Yeah, you don't tell me that. Y'all quit.
I don't want to hit.
Like, y'all killing out these young people's dreams, man. These young people. Tupac said it best, man. Like, look, they only give a black man so many years of prominence.
Mm-hmm.
You only get, I think it's at by the age of 32, they take that loud voice out of you.
33. That's when everybody died. Jesus dead at 33.
They take the voice out of you.
Dead.
You ain't got that fire no more. That's when they do. So, like, let these kids.
I feel that. I be saving it. I be like, man, I had to pick my damn.
No.
That's why when they be saying that old niggas, they be like that old man strength. That's because they be saving them fight. They don't be fighting every nigga to come around, but as soon as one get ready to them, square up, pop, pop, pop.
Tupac fought everybody ass.
That's because he went to 25.
And different coasts too. That nigga, I said, y'all, this nigga so good, you don't even know where the fuck he from. He can claim every coast in hip hop.
Pretty much.
God dang. He done been from DMV, New York, Cali.
Yeah.
Hell, where else?
Mama was down here.
Yeah, mama down here. Like you, that man, look.
Yeah.
Honor this shit before it get gone from us too fast. 50 years, good. Hold that thing up. You know.
Hell yeah. Pay homage.
Pay homage, bro.
Well, man, we're gonna take a quick break right quick. We're gonna come back and get into some movie shit.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we back. They got some new stuff dropping, man. Yeah. I heard they doing another version of The Color Purple. Yeah, I've been seeing it for a minute. And I kept seeing the casting or the cast listings and who all was going to be in it. And I was like, all right, this might turn out to be a good movie.
Why you say might?
Because you know how I am about remakes.
Yeah.
And I be wanting people to do right by the originals. You can still give it a new spin. I'm not above like giving it a new twist or updating things and this, that, and the third. I'm cool with that. But just keep the tone of the movie intact.
Yeah. I think this one is gonna be based on. I ain't seen it yet, though.
Okay. Okay.
Broadway joint.
Yeah.
With Fantasia. Mm-hmm. I ain't seen it yet. I don't know, cause I asked my fiance, I was like, you done seen Color Purple? She was like, no.
So the Broadway joint is actually jumping right now.
Yeah. Like people been doing different versions of it. Mm-hmm. But it's been in Broadway. I don't know how long. I know they've been doing it. And Fantasia. Then it's this other girl. I don't forgot her name. But they sang that song "I'm Here," which I've heard it. You know, Tasia can kill it, man. Mm-hmm. Tasia hit you with the trembling bottom lip when she be hitting her notes. Yeah, she killed it. But I don't know. Cause that's a black staple. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like, bruh. If you do Color Purple. That's a black staple. I remember the song because those, them movies got like the one-liners in it. Mm-hmm. Where she take her two fingers and you point at somebody. Oh
man, that's that. I need that.
Recreate that.
I mean, but you can keep that tone, like, because there's a certain tone that's around that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want to stay where it should be.
It's gonna be hard because even the grandpa went in there. Remember the daddy, Mister. Said the dead has arisen.
To me, it's not hard when you have people that care about the shit.
You right. I'm gonna go see it.
Cause and that's what I'm saying. It's like when you have people that really care about what was, like, then you can still update it and keep that tonality and that originality in the production.
Yeah.
So it's like you might not have all the same people on staff for this movie that you had on the original Color Purple, but you will still have access to Danny Glover. You still have access to Oprah Winfrey. You still have access to all the directors and writers and whoever was on board. That's who your creatives are. That's who your references are for this.
That's hard though, because
it's not.
It is, because you got so many one-liners, man. Then you got
no. I'm not saying that you have to rewrite it exactly like it was, because at that point you just got the old movie with new faces.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that. I just want you to do what you want to do. Do what you're doing now with the stage play. Like, it's updated.
Yeah.
And I imagine that
it's changed a little bit. It's different. It's different than the movie.
Okay.
Of course, the movie was different than the book.
Right.
So, I mean,
and it always is.
Yeah. So it's still different, but I think it's gonna do good off the fact of, like, being honest. The us as black people, we look out for our stars, man.
Right.
I don't know. We'll dress up like them. We are them people that sit in the movie theater and recite line for line, because we done memorize the shit and we know what's finna happen.
Every damn line.
Every line.
Every single line.
And y'all sit in there be mad at us.
It'd be borderline embarrassing. But I know me, I can't help it. If you sit down and watch a movie with me that I've seen and you ain't seen, I'm sorry ahead of time. I'm just gonna apologize before we even get into this feature film.
Bro, we'll sit there and just go line for line with it. I mean, I know it's annoying, but that's us. That's the beauty of black people. We look. Even just piggybacking off of how we support each other. I mean, we done made. I remember when it first came out, and they like, well, new live action, Little Mermaid. Ooh, who's gonna be the mermaid? Who's gonna be? Halle Bailey. Oh shoot. There ain't no black mermaids.
Oh, man.
There ain't like one. Little Mermaid wasn't black. But in the back of my head, I said, y'all don't know what that do to us. It energizes. It makes us believe that we can live where the mermaid live. So we come to the movies. I done seen these little girls. All the little girls got little mermaid outfits on going to watch the movie.
Right.
Got mamas talking about, I'm finna buy my daughter a new Little Mermaid book bag. It's gonna have a black mermaid on it. And like, y'all said, y'all don't. And then the news come out. 209 million first week box out. Man, y'all don't understand what y'all do. We support. We the same people that went dress up in African garbs. No, ain't no. We got that outside of the street on 4th Street around the corner from Hector and Lizardo. We went and got that and put it on and went and seen a damn movie. I ain't never wore a dashiki in my life. You know what? I was from Wakanda that day. We support. I believe we gonna support. We gonna support Color Purple. That's us.
Yeah, I think that one will be supported only because like that one is like it's such a damn iconic moment in black history.
It is.
Black
Look,
cinema history, man. Like,
it's supposed to be in history books.
Nah, I mean it's big, and it was filmed in North Carolina.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, this shit was filmed up here.
Steven Spielberg showed some love.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like people like that shit gonna get love.
Y'all, you gotta go see it, man.
I'll check it out for sure.
Cause first of all, I gotta see the Juke Joint. I remember when my rest in peace, Grandma Burt, when my grandma died. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. I'm just, I try to bring, laughter and smiles. And then we were sitting in the, funeral home. Mm-hmm. To view the body and stuff.
Right.
So we was all sitting in the chairs. I leaned over, I whispered to my cousin. I go, "Hey, seen God trying to tell you something." We just started busting out laughing.
Oh God,
man!
Everybody looking at y'all like y'all crazy.
Look, that movie don't make me sing Suge Avery song. I know Suge Avery song.
Oh God,
sister, come on, man! I just know because even the lineup they got. Halle Bailey in that junk. Mm-hmm. Her is in there.
Okay.
Fantastic. They got some singers, so it's gonna be music in there, man. You know how black people do with music, man.
Oh yeah,
it's getting in there. And I think who playing Suge? Ain't it Taraji?
No, I
can't remember. It's one of them. I think it's Taraji. I don't think I know. I'm looking forward to it. I heard the dude to play Mister. He was like, he already getting hate.
Really?
Yeah, already. He was like, all right,
ain't even showed up on the screen. Ain't even showed up yet, and everybody hate him.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody still hate Danny Glover for that shit.
Man, did you know Danny was young when he filmed that movie?
Hell yeah, because he old as fuck now.
He looked like he about 50 in that movie, though.
Oh, I thought you stupid.
He was in like 20s.
Nigga like 115.
That nigga look old as hell. God dog, I was like, this nigga look old. When I found that, and I just found that out like a week ago, I was like, damn, Danny.
That's what I was talking about earlier, like prosthetics and all that shit with the movies and stuff, how they do it.
Cause he was 30 something in Lethal Weapon, and he had the damn the cow lick shit. And I'm like,
that's just genetics, my nigga.
Yeah, I know it's genetics, bad boy.
You can't help that.
But I'm like, man, could you play a character like that though? You gonna be the villain to a whole race.
I feel like I could if I was gonna really do some acting shit, I could really, I could pull whatever off.
Man, I wouldn't play no Missile.
I could pull off whatever.
Missile was stupid. I used to think especially when you remember when she was sharpening that razor. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, Missile, you a dumbass. Mm-hmm. I ain't never. You done did that woman wrong like that. You think, and you let her take a blade to your neck. Yeah, you just damn.
That's wild.
I wonder can whoever playing Miss Sophia. It's gonna be hard. Every time I look at Oprah's face, that's all I see. Miss Sophia.
True.
It's hard.
But that be the other part of movie remakes too. Or like bringing like books to life, or especially like comic book stuff like that. It's casting.
Yeah.
Like when you get the casting right, that's really half the battle. And if you get somebody that's like physically similar or whatever, it's like, okay, I can see where this is gonna go. Now you gotta prove it to me. Now you gotta show me you can damn step up on the screen or on the stage and make that shit work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't get count. I don't know. when you look at some of the casting do matter, because I don't think you could cast. All right, who could you not cast as Mister? Drake could never play Mister.
No, I wouldn't.
He's
take
too
Drake.
light skinned.
And it ain't even that.
He's
like
too young.
It ain't even that. Hell, he in his 30s. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't.
Why you wouldn't put Drake as Mister?
I don't know. I feel like at this point I wouldn't take him serious. And I know he was in acting before he was into rapping, but it's like I don't know. I feel like I would need to not see Drake for like 2 years.
Mister gotta have a grizzly look to him though.
No, I'm saying I would need to not see Drake for like 2 years before I see him acting.
For real.
Like really acting, not like just a cameo playing him in a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like if he was to play like a war criminal or a fucking samurai or some shit, like I would
real acting,
I would really need to not see him for about 2 years.
Technically,
and then he pop
Fantasia, you know, she played herself in the movie and didn't do that good.
Damn.
You remember the Lifetime Fantasia story? Then it had Kadeem Hardison in it.
Barely though. Like I don't.
Yeah,
because like I ain't watched a lot of the
Lifetime movie.
Yeah, man. Because they, man, they was just so rough.
Yeah, Kadeem was in that joint. I remember he was the daddy that took her to American Idol. Or was it the brother? I cannot remember.
See, them Lifetime movies were rough, man.
Man, they were rough. And I'm gonna say this about the Lifetime movie. I don't remember y'all having my boy Teeny in there, Teeny Barrino, her brother. The damn dad, he the one that's a star. I seen in that nigga, he was singing to this woman leg at a club. He picked her leg up and was singing to her foot and her leg.
Oh yeah.
Hey, he was starting. That nigga didn't have no license. He ain't had no license.
See,
he ain't had no license. He went on. He went to a damn Lamborghini place and wanted to test drive a car, so he couldn't test drive. So his girl had to drive it for me. He sat in the passenger seat. I always wanted him and ZBJ to have their own show together.
Oh hell.
No, don't do that, man.
Oh hell.
That's classic. But yeah, man, I think it's gonna be good. I have to I hope this get Tasia award so she can be up there with J Hood. I think Fantasia better singer than Jennifer Hudson to me. That's what I think. But Jennifer Hudson get the nod because she don't want she ain't got an EGOT, I don't think. But she had won a Oscar for Dreamgirls. I want Tasia to get it.
I mean, Jennifer Hudson ain't no slouch. But yeah, I think Fantasia's a little bit better than her. I don't know. I feel like it's just more heart in it.
Yeah, she got that more. It's just relatable, gritty. She really sang from the heart. Jennifer Hudson sang from the heart too.
Yeah, like I think it's just more
style.
Yeah, I think it's just more. Yeah. And like I said, and it's hard to say stuff like that because people be like, "Oh, you think I ain't got?" Like it ain't no disrespect to what Jennifer Hudson do because she's a phenomenal talent. Like I just have to give the edge to Fantasia. I mean, even if you don't really, or if anybody doesn't like their style or whatever, I think Fantasia just got a little more. Like Jennifer Hudson got more star power.
Yeah.
Also, which is probably why she ended up in Dreamgirls and with the Oscar and all that other shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Fantasia just got a little more. Yeah. She's singing like she still ain't made it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes
like she's still in church. She kick her shoes off.
Yeah, you know, like
she
some
do the
folks,
Patti LaBelle swing slap. Man,
you know, like some folks they make it and then they kind of I done made it. I ain't got to do this hard no more. Like, nah, she's still trying to.
I watched her on YouTube sing that song on Broadway. I ain't gonna lie, the shit gave me goosebumps.
Yeah,
she sang her ass off. I think it's gonna be good. I gotta see what Mister gonna do, cause Mister can make or break this. It's old buddy that played in. You done seen him, cause he done played in a lot of black movies and stuff. I know he was in Candyman and the new Candyman that we just had. He was in that, but he played a lot of stuff. I think he gonna be good though. I had to see him. Do you know? Can you name another character in black film history that just carries a negative kind of every time you see their ass? You just be like,
damn, it's on the tip of my tongue too.
I got one. Might be the same one. I don't know. But he overdid his though. That's because he a professional actor. But
I think Blair Underwood.
Yeah.
I think he had a few where he was like the bad guy.
That damn Tyler Perry shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the one that got hit in the head with grip ball.
Like, it's like, damn, y'all don't remember Set It Off? He got stood up, man. No. He was about to save this girl in her whole life. He can't get no credit for that.
See, the one I was gonna say,
niggas don't remember the good shit.
Nah, hell no.
Niggas don't remember all the good shit, niggas. And then as soon as you got
no, it's an exception. Lawrence Fishburne. He played Ike on What's Love Got to Do with It.
Yeah, he did.
Well, no, because what happened was Ike got his ass beat at the end, and then Tina ended up getting her. She ended up getting the rights to her name. But still, he was a piece of shit.
Rest in peace, Tina Turner.
Rest in peace. Man, they don't give Tina enough credit, bro.
What you mean?
Like, you know, you hear Patty, you hear Gladys. Yeah, you hear Shaka name before you hear Tina. Why?
No.
And Tina had some longevity.
I mean, she was hitting for a long time.
Because Simply the Best is, what, 90s? Or 80s?
I want to say 80s. I might be wrong. But if it was 80s, it was like...
late 80s.
88.
Because if I can remember, I was born in 80s.
Because it leaked into the 90s. Because that was like a 90s type anthem for a lot of commercial type shit. Movies and whatnot. Like...
Simply the best.
Yeah.
I don't know that damn song. What's the other one? My favorite song, and won't nobody sing it right, is cause don't nobody want to sing. They always sing "If I Was a Rag Doll."
Oh yeah.
It gets strong. I don't want to hear. I want to hear Nut Bush City Limits. Man, she get that damn song in the movie. I don't know if it went that way, but damn it, she sung the hell out of that shit.
I mean, because her voice was powerful too.
She said in-house, outhouse. Nigga, y'all don't even know what no outhouse is because y'all ain't from the country. Y'all don't know what no damn outhouse is. Outhouse is like when you go outside, you might have to take a shit in the outhouse. Outhouse is a little house on the outside. See, it either holds stuff or it holds your bathroom. My grandma used to have a little outhouse bathroom.
Well, we had one too.
See?
Right out there by the damn shed.
Old Nut Bush City Limits. Yeah, that shit. Tina had hits.
Simply the Best came out in 91.
91? What's another one from What's Love Got to Do with It? It's not old. Like Tina was up here in the 90s, y'all. She made it through the perm era. Ike had a perm in his hair, looking like the Beatles. A black nigga looking like the Beatles. She made it from that era all the way to the 90s, and we don't give her the credit she deserved, man.
No, it came out in 89.
What did?
Simply the Best.
Okay. Man, we gonna give her 90s.
I keep seeing different dates.
What?
I think I think it was a compilation that came out in 91 that had the song on it. But I think the actual song came out in like 89, 88, 89.
And then when that movie came out,
rolling.
Yeah, everybody sang that one.
Rolling on the river. I remember my mom singing that when I was a kid, bro. She would be in that motherfucker doing the dance and all that shit. I was like, damn, huh? Shit. She be good. That's the Saturday morning we gotta clean the house up.
I ain't gonna lie, I did go back and listen to that shit.
Damn, boy. Like, but that's the kind
that Ike in the back. Live for a good job in the city.
Working for the man every night and day.
Yeah, they don't win upside the head. No, I hate that shit. And that's what, every time Tina come up, that damn thing go through my head. I know she probably got mad as hell at that shit. Cause you know how we do. We remind you of some shit in the street. Hey, Tina.
Mm-hmm.
Eat cake, man.
Oh, man.
What the hell? Bro.
But see, she had a good life, like a good biopic.
She did.
You know what I'm saying?
It's one of the best ones I've seen. If I had to put her as it'd probably be top 3 biopic for me.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Because that's when we still had people that gave a fuck about movies.
Yeah. Because it was good. Like, even seeing her when she transitioned to Buddhist.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard, like, when she died, she didn't consider herself Buddhist. Mm-hmm. She was a Christian Buddhist. Because she grew up in Christian church background, and she still liked Buddhism too, for the meditation and stuff. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. She had a life, man.
If you could see somebody else biopic, though, who would it be?
I ain't gonna say my favorite artist.
Like, maybe from that era. Maybe from, like, the Tina Turner era.
Tina Turner era. All right, go back. I don't know, from her
like
era.
Motown type shit. Because we done seen the Temptations. We done seen Jackson 5. Jackson 5 was like a damn...
We ain't seen Stevie yet, but...
No, I would like... That would be dope.
It'd be dope, but he ain't got too much controversy in there.
That we know of.
Yeah, true.
How much dirt can a blind nigga get
into? I want to see the barge.
The barge.
Yeah,
oh, man.
Yeah. The man.
Now, I can see Drake playing in that. I can see Drake getting into the barge story.
Yeah, you know why? Because black people, we so damn. Sometimes or not, I think we racist too. Because we made them niggas into Mexicans. We thought they were Mexicans and Hispanics, and they was black.
Yeah, they was the niggas. You seen that duh at the front? They want to say we was Mexican. That's some nigga shit. If I ain't
did
ever
that
heard
shit on purpose. Damn Motown, y'all lied to us, tricked all our asses.
That's what they were supposed to do. They knew they wasn't gonna make it.
Man,
they wasn't gonna make it without that damn duh.
I'm sitting up there watching that damn TV One Unsung, and I'm like, so you telling me that daddy was white?
Yeah,
not just white, but German white. Mm-hmm. And that mama was black. I thought they was Mexican. I sat up there and I was like, damn, that fucked me up. I used to put them in the same category as Menudo and shit. But damn, Motown. Yeah. I want to see the barge. I like to see the barge. I would like to see a Donny Hathaway film.
Okay.
Because people don't really like, he battled a lot of shit. Like, he was manic depressive and shit. I want to see that.
I know this ain't a singer, but I still want to see Richard Pryor.
Yeah, I would like to see his story.
I still want to see his biopic. Because it was supposed to happen. It was supposedly in talks with Mike Epps. That
It'd
would have
be
been
good.
dope.
Yeah.
I would want to see that for sure.
That would have been good. But yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing Shaka Khan's story.
Heck, man. Yeah. That would be a wild one too.
Yeah.
I want to see that. I like to see that.
But I want to see some random people too, like
who?
Like Debbie Allen.
She ain't got. She rich.
I mean, now I don't know how.
She was
Like,
married to an NBA star.
I still want to see Debbie Allen's story. Because Debbie Allen she been involved with a lot of
she
shit.
been involved with it. She was with Alex Haley. She went to school with Alex Haley, didn't she?
I think so.
Dance. Yeah, she went to that.
It's like wanting to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they're probably
like even the niggas behind the scenes, like Barry Gordy. Like, damn, what's his story? Like,
well, yeah, I would watch it.
Because we've seen,
but the problem with the Barry Gordy, you gonna be waiting to see, you know who.
I mean, yeah, but we done seen him from the other perspectives.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see Barry Gordy from Barry Gordy's point of view.
Yeah.
Like, a shit came, like, it was one way before it happened, and then everything happened, and then everything left. So it was like, okay, it was a moment in history that we see all the time. We don't ever
want to see how it went away. Yeah, that is smart, because they ain't never say, they don't talk about that.
Mm-hmm. The life before and after all the shit. Like,
I want to see, he like you said, ain't in music, but Bill Cosby, damn it.
Yeah.
Nigga,
he definitely deserves it.
Man.
They won't do that till he die.
They gonna have to, but I don't want it to be just a film that's going at him. I want it to show, like, this nigga was the picture of black fatherhood for black people for years. Mm-hmm. He did shit. I didn't like when he went at Marlon and them talking about how they form a comedy. I didn't like that shit. But, I mean, he was our standard, you know.
They say he was a wild nigga off camera.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Like, he was Mr. Clean Cut on the stage and not cussing and all Jello pudding pops and all that other shit, but he cut the camera off and get to this money and getting the right. Yeah. This nigga will set you straight in a heartbeat.
I like to see that. I like to see Bob Saget.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because he was like that, too. Mm-hmm. All them niggas who went and did, like, them comedians do them deals and shit. Mm-hmm. Before it was the Bernie Mac shows and stuff, you know, the comedians had to play the dads.
Yeah. Like
Bob Saget, because Bob Saget had some.
Damn.
He was raunchy as shit.
Robin Williams.
Yeah. Yeah.
He definitely is overdue for a biopic.
I don't know. They might be scared to do his, though.
I mean, hell, they killed him.
You know who? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. See, we keep talking about comedians, cause I want to see what's the name biopic, but he ain't dead on that.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
I knew it. Cause that motherfucker's a genius too.
He's a genius, but he went too far.
They tried to kill him too.
Yeah,
he got the fuck up out of there.
I want to see a biopic on that black nigga who played in the in Boys in the Hood. You don't remember? You remember the black dude that played in Boys in the Hood, and he played in Poetic Justice. He played in Boys in the Hood. It was the dude with the backward cap. Basically, his story is, Tyrell told me about it.
He played in Boys in the Hood and Poetic Justice.
He was one of the dudes that shot Janet's boyfriend. He played in both movies.
Nigga, you know how
and what
fast
happened?
You know how fast that scene was when Q-Tip got shot?
But it ain't even about that. It's afterwards. He dove so far in that role. Mm-hmm. He actually became a gang member. Real live. He died because of that shit.
Oh.
I want to see that shit.
Nigga, that's not a movie. That's that's an unsung special.
They did do one.
Oh, that's all he did.
No. I need a movie, man.
Nah.
I want to know how your mind go there. I want to know how your mind go there and stay.
Yeah.
I'm not, no.
It ain't even enough information to document all the shit that needs to go into a movie about him. He got his unsung special. That's all he got. But that's still interesting though. Like I didn't know that.
Yeah, look it up. That nigga, they said he really. Everybody was worried about him. Like he got missing. Mm-hmm. Next thing you know, he was in the game. That nigga was he just dove into it and couldn't get out.
Yeah. Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Damn method acting. Damn. That's crazy.
That's about like what's his name? They'll do one to him eventually.
Kurt.
Heath Ledger.
Oh, I don't know why I said Kurt.
They going to. It's too soon.
They gonna commit suicide.
It's too soon. They talking about that nigga dove in the Joker.
I mean, I don't know. Like it's almost been 10 years, ain't it?
It's still so fresh.
Cause when did Batman come out? Like 08?
Yeah. I don't think they should do it until somebody could play that role better than he did. Or it's gonna be hard. Cause he really dove into it. Like he method acted. I'll be wondering, do they warn actors about that shit? Like, if you method act, now what happens? Sometimes you can go too deep.
Yeah.
I wonder if they warn them.
Probably not.
That's some scary shit.
But shit, man, that's all I had.
Yeah, man. Just got music talk. Look, man, I be missing talking about music. Man.
Yeah, man.
I have my moments, man. I be missing my music, even though they ain't dropping shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's about time for the summer hitters, though.
Yeah. We go ahead and get some cookout hits popping, and then we get ready for the fourth quarter. See who gonna drop for the end of the year, and
no, my nigga ain't
getting ready for the Grammy push again.
He's still up on the rock. That's my nigga though.
Now this nigga out here with goddamn flip flops with shoulder pads on and shit.
That nigga did look like a cartoon character, but that's my nigga though.
Hell yeah. Shit, man. Appreciate you coming out. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Keep it locked. We got Juneteenth on the way.
Yes, sir.
About to get it popping. Make sure you check us out every Monday, 4 o'clock. All the platforms. If I find a platform I'm not on, or if you find one that we not on, let me know so I can get us on there. But right now, we on all of them that I know about.
Yeah.
So make sure you hit me up whenever you're ready. Let me know so you can slide through.
Yeah.
Peace.